YouTube! How are you all doing? Today we are going to do a yin yoga session to release stress and anxiety. For a lot of people it's still a taboo to have anxiety or to be a victim of stress, but the truth is we all experience stress and anxiety. It's part of the path of life and it will only make us stronger. That's of course easier said than done. So I invite you to join me for today's yin yoga class because yin yoga really challenges us to sit in stillness and to sit with our stress, to sit with our fear and our anxiety and to really look at it. They say when you look at your fear, it leads to wisdom. And it's true in a yin yoga class, you cannot run away because the pose actually starts the moment you want to come out of it. So I challenge you to really challenge yourself to stay in a pose until the time is up, or even longer if you feel like you have some unresolved feelings coming up. Every posture targets different parts of the body and will therefore release different emotions and feelings that are stored there in our deeper tissues. So the only way to address them is to sit still and go for it. I want you to imagine that dukkha, like they say in Sanskrit, or dukkha, which is our suffering or unsatisfactoriness. Imagine it's like a hurricane, a storm. And where we want to get in yin yoga is the eye of the storm, which is our point, our center. There where we have our power to not be a victim, to take responsibility and work through our issues and resolve them. And shift our mindset from problem creating or being focused on problems to being focused on solutions, finding solutions to our problems. So I think today can be very valuable, but it all depends on you. I can only provide you the tools, but you still have to do the work. If you like yoga and you like flowing with me, you like the videos and the content that I make, I would highly suggest you hit that subscribe button. Of course, I would also love to hear from you in the comment box below right after you gave me a thumbs up. I am so grateful, you guys, really. You don't need anything for today's video, so without further ado, let's get to our mats. Let's start in an easy cross-legged position and gently close your eyes and take a deep inhale and exhale with a sigh. Again, inhale and exhale with a sigh. One more time, inhale and exhale. And keep your eyes closed just a little bit longer. Start breathing normal again. And I want you to focus on your body. Really sink into your body. Feel where you're breathing. Are you breathing deep in your belly or high in your chest? Are you breathing slowly or very shallow and rapidly? And just observe. And then feel how your body feels sitting here, how it's touching the mat, how your bum is touching the mat, how your clothes are touching your skin, how your hair feels, how the temperature in the room feels. And I want you to imagine one of the things you would like to be working on today. Some stressful situation or feeling of loneliness, during lockdown, or feeling secluded or misunderstood. Feeling alone. Having anxiety, maybe depression. Feeling depleted, low energy. Whatever issues are playing in your life right now, I want you to see them and feel where they are rooted in your body. Feel where it feels heavy in your body, where it feels tense. Maybe it's in your shoulders, or maybe it's in your belly, in the hips. Maybe in the chest, or the lower back. Really try and listen to your body without judgment. And I want you to see it there. See that stress, see that feeling, see that anxiety, see it sitting there in your body. Almost like a material, like a cloud of energy or a texture. And make the intention for yourself to work on this during this video, during this class, to breathe into the space where you see your suffering, your dukkha. And make the intention to send it love, to send it light, and to be understanding. Make the intention to not be angry at yourself, and to embrace whatever thoughts and feelings come up, and whatever thoughts and feelings release. Take a deep inhale, exhale, slowly open your eyes. Stay seated and bring the soles of your feet together, and they can roll open so your feet are looking up to the ceiling. That's okay. Just let your knees fall open and feel wherever you feel like it's more beneficial to you today. Whether you want it more close and have a big stretch in your hips, or if you want it a bit more further away and go deeper into the back and the spine. Whatever is more beneficial to you today, listen to your body. And then take a deep inhale and exhale, fold it forward, relax the muscles. Just let it hang. Don't try to reach anything, and don't give it 100% yet. Give it 75%. Just find an edge that is challenging. Find an edge that you know you can hold. That you can hold for 3 minutes. We will be here. So take your time to allow your body to open up and to sink deeper, to have gravity step in and open your body. And in the meantime, really focus on your intention. Focus on transformation. Focus on breathing deeply. Our breath is our most detoxifying, cleansing tool that we have in life, and that we so rarely use, that we so easily forget about. But when we breathe deeply, in less than 6 breaths a minute, we really tell our body that it's okay, that we are okay, that we can relax, that we can let go of stress, that we can transform that fight or flight mode and go into rest and digest. So I really invite you to breathe slowly, to breathe deeply, to create more space, and to visualize sending your breath towards the parts in your body that you addressed in our little exercise before, where you saw your dukkha, your suffering, your dissatisfaction. And I will not talk too much during this class. I will allow you space to be with yourself, to be with your mind and with what's going on inside. But I really want to invite you to stay in the pose, to face your fears, to let emotions flow, whatever comes up. And only when you have pain in your body to come out or adjust your posture, but stay in it and go deeper as time goes by, as long as it feels good, without pain, pain-free, physical pain-free. And we are already here. Inhale deeply, exhale slowly. Take your time to come up little by little, breathing deeply. Come up and slowly bring your knees together. Drop them left to right, windshield to wipe them out. Beautiful. Our next pose, come to hands and knees. Step your right foot in between and tippy-toe or swivel your foot over to your left hand and drop that knee. And then also drop your back leg so it's long and straight onto the mat. Your foot can be parallel with the front of the mat or your shin, but obviously that's not available for every body. So if your leg is more here, so do so and then point the foot. If it is more straight, I invite you to flex the foot to protect the knee. When you are ready, you can bring it down, keeping the hips square, so really working on bringing that left hip closer to the floor, so not hanging to the side. If you hang open, maybe bring your foot in a little bit closer to your hip. And just relax here. And I want you to think about the question for a little while, just a little while. If you already know the theme, the problem, the issue that you want to be working on in this class, and in all that chaos, in all that suffering, to come back to our metaphor about the hurricane, I want you to ask yourself, what is your point of stillness? What is your eye of the storm? What is your center in all that overwhelming feeling and all those uncertainties, all that anxiety? What is for you your point of stillness? And breathe, sending your breath throughout your body where you need it. Inhale, come back up. Slowly pressing your hands into the mat. Opening the hips. Open your hips and bring your back foot to the front. Take your time. If you need some movement, take movement. And come back to hands and knees. We're going to do the other side. Step your left foot in between your hands this time. Tippy-toe it over to your right hand and drop your knee so it is parallelish with the front of the mat. Lengthen your back knee, your back leg behind you, straight, and then bring it down. Relaxing onto the mats. Work on bringing that right hip towards the mat, squaring out the hips. And relax into your muscles. Relax. If you need more time, if you are more upright, that's okay. It's very important that you ease into a posture, into a pose. Every level of depth brings up new emotions. And especially the poses that are deep in the hips tend to bring up a lot of emotions. And that is okay if that is happening for you today. It is also okay if that is not happening for you today. Maybe you store energy differently, or maybe you're just not ready, or you need a bit more time. If you feel like you want to sink deeper, sink deeper. You're almost there. Don't forget to breathe. Don't forget to relax. Relax the forehead, the jaws. Take a deep inhale. And exhale slowly, taking your time. Bring yourself back up and then open the hips. Bringing that back foot to the front. So give me some movement here from left to right. And then gently just straighten your legs. Maybe if you need a bit of a lift in the hips, you can sit onto a block or a pillow underneath you to lift the hips and be able to fold forward deeper. So just relax your legs, let them hang open if you like. Lengthen the back, long back, and fold forward. And just hang here. Don't go 100% yet. Take your time to sink into the pose. And let gravity do the work. And I'm gonna make some time for some silence here. For you to linger into stillness, to find your eye of the storm, your center. And if you want to go deeper, you can. We're almost there, a couple more breaths. Inhale deeply and exhale completely. One more deep inhale and exhale. Slowly take your time. Come back up, walk your hands in. Take all the wiggles and movement you need so you're ready to come back into a still pose and to not move in the next posture. So come to hands and knees. Bring your hips on top of your knees, so stacked over the knees, and walk your hands forward gently into a heart-melting pose or a puppy pose, and you can just drop your forehead to the floor if that feels nice, or stay up a little bit higher. Or if you're really open in your shoulders and your back, maybe you can bring your chest to the floor, but just don't give it 100% yet. Let gravity do its thing, and when you feel open and when you feel like you can go deeper, be gentle with yourself. Allow yourself to feel the feelings that come up, whether that's frustration or anxiety, or you really just want to get out of the posture. I invite you to stay still, not move, don't wiggle, don't adjust all the time. Just find your depth, find your posture, and stay with it. And breathe. Fill the space in your heart with kindness and joy, with self-love, self-appreciation. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Slowly press into your hands to bring your body back up. And then walk your hands in. Sink your hips back into a child's pose. With your forehead on the floor and your arms in front of you on the mat. Have a little counter pose, a little resting pose, and a very, very nurturing, self-loving pose. You feel safe here. And really address the parts in your body where you felt your anxiety, where you feel your stress and your uncomfortableness. And send it light and love and transformation. Allow it to change, to transform, to let go. And relax every little part in your body, from your face to your tippy toes. Take a deep inhale, come back up. Lovely, and then bring it onto your side. Come onto your side and bend your bottom knee so you can grab your foot behind you with your top arm. And then bring your shoulders down and bring that top leg forward. You can hold your leg here, maybe bend into the knee, or you can hold on to the toe and just focus on bringing the shoulders onto the floor in this cat pulling its tail posture. A nice twist for the back, also a light back bend, and of course in the hips and the legs you can also feel it. Just be gentle as always. Allow yourself to relax. Even in this challenging posture. Allow your body to open up and allow your mind to become more still. And if it's not, that's okay as well. Don't try to hold on to anything or don't be angry at yourself. We always have the tendency to be our most strict judges. But now here on your mat is the time to practice kindness and understanding, to understand yourself. And from that place, maybe you can find a new perception. Inhale. Exhale, slowly let go of the legs. And we will switch sides, so you can flip it over to the other side. Come back to your side, and then bend that bottom knee to grab the leg behind you. Bring your shoulders down. And grab your top leg or foot. And breathe. Try to relax as much as you can. The muscles in the body. And your forehead and your jaws. We tend to cringe or hold on to tension there without even noticing it. So be aware of the little tensions in your body and relax. Take a deep inhale. Exhale. Gently let go. Take some movements if you need to. And then whenever you're ready, you can bring your feet to the corners of your mat. Roll your shoulders open. Drop your hands onto the floor. Palms facing upward. Into our final resting pose, Shavasana. First of all, I want you to notice your breathing. If you are breathing differently than you were in the beginning of this video when we did the first exercise. If you're breathing more relaxed, more deeply, or not. And then I want you to scan your body and see if those spots that you addressed before, the parts where you store negative energy, where your stress is living inside your body, if maybe they feel a bit different. If you notice that you did open up, you did create space. You did let go a bit. You did transform, get new perceptions, new ideas. And if there still are dark spots, parts of tension within your body, send it light. Imagine a liquid light flowing into your body from head to toe, filling you up. A cleansing liquid, taking away all the negative energy, completely detoxing the body. And just imagine that now. When your body is full, you notice that the light liquid got a little bit darker from all the toxins that it took out of your body. So let your body drain now, releasing all that water, all that liquid, letting it flow out, leaving your body refreshed, rejuvenated, relaxed, full of light and sparkles. And when you're ready, take a deep inhale and start moving your toes and your fingers, and your arms and your legs. And then maybe you want to stretch your arms over your head, take a big stretch in the body, and then come to your side. And then come up to a seated position. Deep breath always feels good. Don't forget the power of your breath. Don't forget the power of your mind and visualization. Don't forget the power of moving your body. I want to thank you for joining me today with this yin class. I hope you feel better, and I will see you next Sunday for our next video. I fully appreciate you guys. As always, namaste.